Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this cup match. Today it's Red Bull Salzburg against Standard Liège. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there everybody and welcome to this group stage match where the stakes are high.
One life, live it up cause we got one life. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice.
Strength in numbers is a force we can mix. We raise our flags and put our pride on our back. We feel it like a champion when we shine our light. We got the power, make our nation correct. One life, live it up cause you got one life. One life, live it up cause you got one life. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice.
Standing to do it in the middle, Fernando Torres is the sole striker today. This is the awaiting lineup.
One life, one dream, one moment, one team, one you. Lights high, 1,000 roadblocks, one shot, one truth, no fears, one flag. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for this all year. We all that. We right here. Ya empezó la rumba y estamos celebrando. Todo el mundo que me levante la mano. Estamos vivos, hay que disfrutarlo. Y nadie me detiene porque yo no sé parar. No, no. One life, live it up cause we got one life. One life, live it up cause we got one life. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice.
They have scored a really good goal.
Well, defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box and not a poor one to concede.
That's a goal well worth analysing again.
For the love, I'm a rep where I'm coming from. Every nation under the sun, elevating their favorite sign when he hit and run. You want it, you got it, the whole world is watching, so let's get this poppin'. We all out here, only one life to live, got so much to give. Fighting for the nation now, that is my gift. Run like a champion and win like a king. That's my only goal, my everything. Live it up now, now.
Goal for Fernando Torres. Well, I missed a few of these in the time. It isn't as easy as it looks. But he made it look easy then, I've got to say.
Another kick at that goal.
Unity, ambition, victory, celebration. One love, one nation.
For the goal!
That's freedom when you reach that goal. That's freedom when you reach that goal. That's freedom when you reach that goal. That's freedom when you reach that goal.
Goal really, almost from another planet.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
Different angle on it here.
How dare you? Let go. Let go.
Brilliant goal.
Let go. Let go. Oh, that's my life.
A goal from Fernando Torres. And there's no kind of sight than to see a volley like that dispatched into the bottom left-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
We'll do it again. Let's not recover from the hangover. When your ass got me drunk, I was sober. Is it true that you love me? I dare you to kiss me. With everyone watching, it's truth or dare on the dance floor. Truth or dare on the dance floor. I dare
Goal from
you.
Pedro. And that showed real finesse. Just to place it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Of all the millions on the planet, you're the one who's been me on it. You know I like you and nobody's business. Your blue Spanish eyes are my witness. It's just the nature, the game.
so many goals.
A goal for Fernando Torres. And what about that? Straight to Harry's bottom left. Another angle on it here.
Truth or dare on the dance floor. I dare you. Is it true
The goal from
that
Chevy.
you love
He might have scored too many better than that. He certainly wouldn't have hit too many harder than he did there.
I dare you to touch me. It's truth or dare on the dance floor.
That's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
A goal from Fernando Torres. And that is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was. And in fact, he couldn't get there.
Let's see the replay now. Way to score. Whatever angle, whatever position, whatever power, the ball ends up in the back of the net.
The goalkeeper must take the sight of him.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal.
Well, I think he's got ice running through his veins, this boy, because his clinical nature there to the bottom corner knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Set the goal.
A goal from Kadira. The keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
Alan, have another look at this goal.
За спиной мои крылья,
So
будто сижу
real
в фюзеляже.
Just to
Я
place
игрок
it
и
into
всегда
the
до
bottom
конца
right-hand
иду,
corner.
остальное неважно. Неважно, что скажут. Забью и
Different angle on it
промажу,
here.
упаду, устану. За меня бьется каждый, за каждого бьюсь, вот это и важно. Спасибо, команда, мы семья и друзья, это сила. Непокоренные, непобежденные, все в наших руках, мне удача звонила. Я с детства мечтаю, вижу мечтам есть свойство сбываться. Наша цель высоко-высоко, но с нашей командой мы сможем добраться.
Ведь мечты их нельзя измерить.
И друзья, в которых стоит верить.
Каждый важен, если на пределе. Каждый первый в своем деле. Мы знаем, в чем правда.
You've got to admire the professionalism of the team in charge because they get the foot on the gas.
Команда.
Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this Sunday. Today it's against Red Bull Salzburg. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team,
Hi there, everybody, and welcome to this group stage where the stakes are high.
They are. It's all about consistency of performance, concentration.
rotating lineup. Diego Alves starts in goal. Ignacio Abate starts with Jordi Alba as the fullback. Pedro starts after that hat-trick. In attack, Fernando Torres starts. He scored a hat-trick in the last game.
This season. That's the one.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, c'est bien faire la folie. On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh.
C'est pas seulement pour les bobos. Nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, et viens faire la folie. On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh.
The goalkeeper with his goal there. I think he's not at the ground, but he didn't get hold of it. Pick up that goal.
Ah ouais, Magic System. Ah, ça change pas. Ah, Shawky avec Red One. Est-ce que ça marche? Ah, maman. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec le
Well, it is an open goal. He had to keep his concentration.
pour aller plus haut. Avec le magicien.
Let's take another look at the goal.
Palm is money the stadium there to place it to the keeper's right.
Different angle on it here.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, Samina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina,
It's a great shot, and the goalkeeper has no answer.
Samina, mina, sangalewa,
replay now.
Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get
Goal from Fernando Torres. Well, it is an open goal, but he had to keep his concentration, and he did the simple thing well.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Well, they pulled away, and that big lead now is surely something that they'll see through in this match. Time ticking away. Here comes the challenge. And it's played to Fernando Torres. Xavi. Rojas. Free kick given, and there's a real discussion now about how to make the most of it. Well, this could change the whole complexion of the match. He's been sent off and conceded, and the referee brings it to a halt. Well, the game is over, and in truth, it was quite disappointing simply because it was so one-sided.
Well, it was, but you've got to admire the professionalism of the team in charge, because they get the foot on the...
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Red Bull Salzburg against Paris Saint-Germain. And we have a glorious day for this game. Lovely sunny conditions, perfect for football. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
This is a group stage match, and the pressure is high on the players today.
It is, and in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency of performance.
This is the lineup for the home side. Diego Alves starts in goal. Jordi Alba starts with Ignacio Abate as the wide defenders. James Rodriguez plays with Sami Khedira in the middle. In attack, Fernando Torres starts. He scored 3 in the last game. Paris Saint-Germain, this is their lineup. Salvatore Sirigu starts in goal. Marquinhos starts alongside David Luiz in the heart of the defence. Thomas Müller starts with Julian Draxler looking to provide width. In attack, Zlatan Ibrahimovic starts. He scored a hat-trick in the last game. Well, one way you can guarantee in any country winning a league title, PSG proved it again, get Ibrahimovic in the squad.
Yes, he has got a certain knack, hasn't he? Wherever he goes, they finish as top dogs, and he's not disappointed once again, and he just seems to keep on scoring goals. What a character.
Heimo Waschenschneider is the referee today. Here with a great goal.
Well, we don't always see the advantage come good, but they've made use of it here, haven't they? A goal from Ibrahimovic, and well, that's evaded the keeper's grasp. A really good finish from him.
Well, here's the goal again. And they've got this equaliser. That's a great effort. They found the equaliser, even though they're down to 10 men.
Well, they must have feared the worst when they did see that red card, but they picked themselves up, showed a lot of character.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Super goal here, and a super time to get it because they're in front now. That's fabulous play. He decided to take the responsibility and got full reward for it.
Yeah, when he received the ball to his feet, there seemed only one thing in his mind, and that was to shift the ball and get a shot on goal. Brilliant.
It's an equaliser for them.
An equaliser for Pedro, and that's sheer class. Just guiding it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. To the back of the net, and they're in front now.
A goal for Pedro. Well, I've missed a few of these in my time. It isn't as easy as it looks, but he made it look easy then, I've got to say.
Another angle on it here. Decision for the ref, first of all to give the penalty and then to not show a red but a yellow.
Yeah, the player's a little relieved there. I think he thought he was heading for an early bath.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
The spot.
The keeper really no chance with that, because that's ended up right down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Alan, have another look at this goal. That's the end of the game. Very close game. Neither side could really get themselves on top for long enough.
Both sides did have their chances, Martin, but at the end of the day, I don't think either side deserved to win.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this cup match. Today it's Red Bull Salzburg against Monaco. The day could not be better. Perfect conditions, beautiful, calm and sunny. So let's go straight to the ground. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, to get a place in the last 8 of this tournament, as these two teams have, it's a great compliment to both, but only one can go into the semi-final.
Yeah, and it's difficult to split them, actually, having seen what they've shown so far. Plenty of plus points from them. Plenty of strikers on this pitch that can score goals. Let's hope we have a few.
Line up for the home side. Monaco's line up today. Daniel Subasic starts in goal. Andrea Raggi starts. with Ricardo Carvalho in central defence. Cesc Fabregas starts, a player struggling for form. In attack, Wissam Ben Yedder starts. He was suspended, he's available again now. Well, Monaco have had a lot of money pumped into them after a pretty desperate time in their history. They look as though they're flying high again.
Well, it looks that way, Martin, doesn't it? It's not what you would call a football hotbed down there in the south of France, but certainly got the money and certainly had some players to call on down there.
Maja Al-Amour is the man who takes charge of this game.
Well, it is an open goal, but he had to keep his concentration, and he did the simple thing well.
It's a goal worth looking at again, isn't it? Decision for the ref, first of all to give the penalty and then to not show a red but a yellow.
Yeah, the player's a little relieved there. I think he thought he was heading for an early bath.
Rash, Alan, reckless?
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
He scores from the spot.
He's lashed it into the top right-hand corner. Superb.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. For a goal. It is very well placed. It's nicked the post on the way in.
Well, the keeper is just left stood and staring. He had no chance.
Alan, have another look at this goal.
Achtung, das Fahrzeug mit dem amtlichen Kennzeichen HHKE 2000 blockiert eine Feuerwehrzufahrt und muss dringend umgeparkt werden.
It's there, and that levels the match.
Well, it is an open goal, but he had to keep his concentration, and he did the simple thing well.
And here is another angle on that goal.
To put them in front. A goal from Ben Yedder, and what a finish. Hit with real pace into that bottom left.
Another angle on it here. Goal that puts them level. Well, one team is very happy here and one team is very frustrated. And yet you wouldn't have expected that kind of gap between these two. They deservedly lead.
Well, they've knocked the ball about well, Martin, and knocked it about with confidence. And as you say, they're two evenly matched sides, so that's been a big achievement for them.
That's a penalty. He scores from the spot.
He's hit it there, laced it into the left corner.
Different angle on it here. Pressure of taking that penalty at such an important moment in the contest has been rewarded with the win.
Yeah, you can argue the rights and wrongs of the decision, but they took full advantage and really went on to lump home.
Yet again, a fantastic game of football.
Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this cup match. Today it's Red Bull Salzburg against Club Brugge. So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we're down to the last four in this tournament, and it really is the business end of the competition. But only one will go on to win it, and maybe one from this semi-final. We know one will get to the final. Whether we can spot an outright winner remains to be seen how well they play. Let's deal with the semi-final first of all. The two teams here that should really go for it.
I think so. I mean, when you are so tantalisingly close to the final, it can make you tighten up a little bit and you don't play with quite the same freedom. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it will be with these two sides.
This is the home team lineup. This is the lineup for the away side. Referee today for the game is Laurits Tillerson. And there it is, the goal.
The way he's taken it first time, the keeper doesn't have a chance really to get himself across, and he's placed it in the bottom left-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that levels the match. Well, that's just what they were praying for. They've got the ball in the net, And they're level again. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Slip goal. They're in front now.
What a cool finish it was too. The way he's placed it to the keeper's right, he saw the gap and dispatched it first time.
Here's the goal again. It's turning out to be his day, his second goal. Coming up, another look at it, Alan, that will show us something. They've done it. They've got through the semi-final somehow, and they are in the final.
It's wonderful feeling, I can vouch for that. Look at the players down there, they are ecstatic.
So it's full time with the final score 3-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights. Hello and welcome to this broadcast of this cup match. Today it's Red Bull Salzburg against Lyon. Off to Old Trafford now, the sun beating down this afternoon. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
It's a great day for both the teams. It's a great day for us as commentators as well. We love to have the opportunity to bring matches of this magnitude to you. And we really don't know what's going to happen, but somebody we know will leave here with a piece of silverware and somebody else will leave here in tears.
Showpiece event like this, invariably, there is a hero at the end of it. Looking down at those 22 players, I wonder who that might be.
This is the lineup. Diego Alves starts in goal. Ignacio Abate starts with Jordi Alba as the fullbacks. James Rodriguez plays with Sami Khedira in the middle. In attack, Fernando Torres starts. He was suspended, but he's available today. This is the Lyon lineup. Steve Mandanda starts in goal. Christophe Jallet starts with Henri Bedimo as the fullback. The fullbacks, Jordan Ferry starts with Maxime Gonalons in central midfield. In attack, André-Pierre Gignac starts. He was man of the match last time out. Lyon, Allen, obviously they had that wonderful sequence of 7 successive league titles. Incredible. But measuring up to that's been a bit difficult.
Yeah, and when you think about some of the players that they've had, Martin, Benzema and the like, it's so hard to go back to those days.
Charge, Pat Framlow. A good way to score. Classy goal, Alan.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
And here is another angle on that goal.
Goal from Fernando Torres. And if you miss that, you look a little bit foolish, but he's down the bottom left with a plop.
Let's see the replay now.
Goal from Khedira, and that's gone like a torpedo into the bottom right-hand corner. What a shot.
Another angle on it here. If it goes on like this, and that's a great moment for them, because that probably has decided the game.
I think so. Totally in charge. They can almost relax now.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Goal from Gignac, and I wonder about the keeper, but there was good power on that header.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan, that will show us something. Super goal!
A goal from Fernando Torres. Well, it is an open goal, but he had to keep his concentration, and he did the simple thing well.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, that's the moment they've been waiting for, the final whistle, and the joy of knowing the trophy is theirs.
Yeah, they've always stuck together in this competition, and they did over the course of that 90 minutes we've just seen. That team spirit has taken them a long way, hasn't it?
Well, there's an old expression, being up for the cup. This team have certainly been up for this challenge, and they're going to lift up the cup very shortly. So up they step for the souvenirs. Small trinkets, really, but they mean so much.
Well, there's only so many trophies on offer during the course of the season, and that's why it does mean so much for any footballer to be in this position, to be on that podium. Wonderful stuff.
It's such a fantastic feeling to win any football match, but to win one when there's major silverware at stake almost defies description.
I think they'll be delighted as well, Martin. In fact, they played well over the course of the final, that 90 minutes when they really did have to show what they got. They responded to the challenge, and that makes it all the more satisfying.
Well, it's quite a scene here. And suddenly, having looked tired towards the end of the game, they found remarkable energy.
Yeah, they'll keep going all night now, I'm sure of that. The adrenaline will be pumping.